fall upon the ground. It's a number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to meet your goals. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and this is our success thought for the day. Thank you for joining us. What you say, baby? All right, all right. The real Nikki Black. Okay, let's see. Emerson, let's see. Studio. Got to get better glasses, folks. I thank you all so much for joining us on our success thoughts for the day. God, I made some good coffee this morning. So, our success thoughts are based on our book, and thank you for the love, folks, based on our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. And, it's available everywhere. Trust me. Amazon, when you go to Amazon, be sure to get the Super Achiever Edition. On most of your digital websites, the Key Bookstore, the Black Book Club, Walmart's, Barnes & Noble, you name it, the book is available. It's available through us on our website, www.12, the number 12uls.com. And when you get it through us, you get the free audiobook. So let's get to work today. We've been talking for the last couple of days about the stages of life. We talked about the first stage of life, which is the stage of education, where you learn about, how to think, how to reason, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, how you think about others, how you feel about the world. Star Mac, thanks for joining us. Then the second stage of life is the stage of sensation, where you really begin to learn the feelings of the emotions, the things that taste good, the things that feel good. You start really focusing on, you might say, the things that titillate the senses. That's when you have your first love affair, your first sex, your first drugs, all of those things that titillate your senses. This second stage of life is amazing, because so many times we can get stuck in that second stage because it feels good. The third stage of life, we want to focus on this morning, because the third stage of life is the biggie. The third stage of life is where you really begin to pull it all together. And when you think about it, the third stage of life, we're talking 40 to 60 years old, or sometimes 50 to 75. But this third stage of life, I like to call it the stage of power. This is really where you pull it all together. In the third stage of life, you generally attain your greatest victories. If you look at some of the great people in the world, that age of 40 is kind of a golden age. 40 to 50 is kind of a golden age when they achieve their greatest victories. I think President Kennedy, President Obama, they became presidents in their 40s. That the great CEOs, the great writers, 40 is a period in which, 40 to 50, where you really get it together. And when I say you achieve your greatest successes, in this third stage, you've sort of put it together and you've taken control of your life. You've learned the basics of life and you've mastered your appetites and emotions. Now, this is important. You learn the basics of life in the second stage. You master your appetites and your emotions. And in this third stage now, you really begin to pull it together. You really begin to master the art of reaching down inside. By this third stage of life, you have a good idea of what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have. And now you get busy working at it. It is in this third stage of life, one of the most profound things that you have to master is you master time. In the third stage of life, your guiding light is, what is the best use of my time right now when I consider my goals, my vision, and my purpose? You see, once you master time, then you can make the world conform to your wishes and your desires because you're in charge of how it's done. When we set goals for ourselves, whether we achieve those goals or not really is determined by how functional our plan is and how diligently we pursue that plan. And the one variable that everybody has is that time variable. So in this third stage of life, you really have to master time, because the watchword for this is that you have to make choices and decisions. When you move into this power stage now, it's about, how do I impact the world? How do I touch the greatest number of people? How do I create my legacy? How do I address the issues that are staring me in the face, either personal issues or social issues or community issues? It is in this third stage of life that you take off and you say, this is me. I can do this. Nothing can stop me. In this third stage of life, you get a greater sense also of other people. Once you get into your power stage, one of the realizations is that you aren't operating by yourself. And you realize in order to manifest your vision, manifest your goals, you're going to need other people. And so in this third stage of life, you learn to become more discriminating. Now you know how to tell a liar from a truthful person, how to tell a cheater, how to determine a person who does not have your interests at heart. You know, there's a scriptural principle and it says, a corrupt tree will not have good fruit. And good fruit does not come from a corrupt tree. A good tree can have good fruit. A good tree will not have corrupt fruit. And so it's in this third stage, you really become discriminating about your thinking. You take control of your thoughts so that you think positive thoughts, empowering thoughts, I can do it thoughts. You take control of your emotions, not that you don't fear, but that you're not mastered by fear. Not that you don't love, but you're not mastered by love. It is in this stage that you really look critically at your habits. You know, you can get a long ways. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. You can get a long way in life just doing. But your habits, you create them in the beginning, but in the end, they define you. And so it is in this third stage of life that you critically examine yourself and look at your habits. And look at the ones that work for you, the ones that don't work for you. It is in this stage, my friends, that you really take control of your relationships. You know, I used to, the term puppy love, I used to wonder, what does it mean? Well, everybody loves a puppy. And I guess puppy love is you love whoever's in front of you, okay? But by the time you get to this third stage of life, you learn to be very discriminating about who you permit to come into your life. You become very clear about the type of people you want to help you, the type of people you want to avoid. There are a lot of people you want to limit the access to you because you understand the vibrations that they bring to your situation. In this third stage of life, sometimes you are forced to repeat lessons you did not learn. So example, if in the first stage of life, there was a trauma that has been defining you, there was a hatred or a lack of love that has been guiding you. In this third stage of life, you have to handle it. You have to eliminate that trauma, not the trauma, but eliminate the impact, eliminate the hold that it has on you. Sometimes that trauma can be like an anchor. If you're on a boat and you drop your anchor, the boat just goes around, but that anchor holds it in place. So it's in this third stage of life that whatever the anchors are, whatever the things are that hold you in place to keep you from flying, you deal with them. It is in this third stage that you really look at those habits. Look at, you know, when you don't learn things in the past and they come back to bite you, it's in this power stage that you figure it out. So what you learn about yourself is that you can do anything you want to do. What you learn about yourself is that you must make choices. There are only two forces working in the world, good and evil. And so you must choose to do good. You must choose to follow truth. You must choose to have positive thoughts, choose to have positive emotions, choose to have positive habits, choose to have positive relationships. One of our readers said that, yes. Well, any of you who need to communicate, reach me, email me at herbert@herbertharris.com. If you're going through some changes, email me at herbert@herbertharris.com. Because this power stage, I tell you, this is like the turning point. But you have the power to do what must be done. You can get through it. No matter how dark the night, the day always comes. The sun always rises. And it is in this power stage that you make those choices that take you to where you want to be, to help you do the things you want to do, that can help you create the things you want to create. Pen down your email, Herbert, HERBERT, at herbertharris.com. Herbert@herbertharris.com. All right, folks. Wow. We are all in the power stage. You have the power. You can change it. You can create the life you desire in your thinking, in your emotions, in your habits, in your relationships. When we think about the third law of success, the third stage of life, we just have to keep thinking about, this time it's me in the winner's circle. This time it's me who gets the prize. This time it's me who's really made it. This time my dream is realized. I'll say that again. This time my dream is realized. Okay, folks, thank you so much for being with us another day, for another reading of a success thought for the day. May these words uplift you. May these words guide you. May these words proceed you and make smooth and beautiful your way, knowing that you have the power to be whatever you want to be. What you say, baby? This time it's me. Write that all over your today, everywhere you go, every time you write. This time it's me. This time it's me. Put yourself number one. This time it's me who in the winner's circle. This time it's me who gets the prize. This time it's me who's really made it. This time it's me whose dream is realized. All right, folks. Thank you. Please, once again, share this broadcast. Listen to it 2 or 3 times. I think you'll find some of it. If you want to go to the section of the book, we're in, let's see, we're, I think, around page 31 in the 12 Universal Laws of Success. And really go over that section, because these 3 stages of life, once you master that and understand where you are, it can give you clarity to bring about what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have, and wherever you want to go. Here it is. Let's sing it on out. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. All right, tomorrow morning, same time, same station, 8 a.m. Eastern for your success thought. And so it is. Have a great, magnificent day. Always knowing that the best